All right, trust me, Anthony, this is going to be the best auto show special you have ever seen. It's about to start right now. In fact, no, this is not an American Idol audition, although I'm sure these folks can sing. These people are waiting to get into the 2007 version of the Greater St. Paul Minneapolis Auto Show. About to open in just about... Is it open now? It's open now. They're coming on in. Stay tuned. What we're going to show you is what's latest in hybrids, concept cars, the new vehicles for 2007, 2008. We might even go old school on you and show you some antique vehicles. Looks like everyone's going that way.
Let's go to the auto show. A 5 Eyewitness News special presented by Denny Hecker's Auto Connection. For a great experience, stop by today or go to DennyHeckerAutoConnection.com. Your Twin Cities Honda dealers. Visit all 5 at TwinCitiesHondaDealers.com. And your local Toyota dealer. Toyota quality and Toyota value. Now that's moving you forward.
Welcome to the Greater St. Paul Minneapolis International Auto Show. Good evening, I'm Rusty Gatenby. And yeah, the doors are finally open on the 2007 Auto Show. First thing you're going to notice when you come in, Ford's Edge. It's the official show car this year. How'd you like the Edge?
Very nice, actually.
Hey, you're not from around here.
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from England.
See, it's international.
So I'm bilingual. I speak English and I speak American.
Very good.
Yeah.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
See, it's international. What did I tell you? Now, I need to find out more about this auto show, and to do that, I have to find the executive director, Bill Abraham. I think he's over here. So it was many years ago, about 100, right, Bill?
About 100 years ago. First auto show 100 years ago here.
Wow, well, you've done this before. How long have you?
Not 100 years.
I wasn't going to say that. How long have you been involved, though?
This will be my 34th year putting on the auto show in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
How has the show changed? Well, how has it changed since 1907?
But in 1907, in fact, I saw something recently where they had 22 dealers in the city of Minneapolis. Now it's 150 dealerships in the Twin Cities, and the auto show back then was 60,000 square feet. Now we're 500,000.
Wow, so you can literally spend a couple of days here and not see everything.
Well, you should wear comfortable shoes, as you well know, and you know, 500,000 square feet is a lot of space.
What makes this auto show special? I mean, it's highly regarded in the nation, correct?
Well, we're the 7th largest auto show in the United States, and so it's a credit to the public in Minneapolis, St. Paul for coming out to see what we had to offer. So,
and what does that mean to be the 7th largest? What does that get you?
Well, it gets you better displays. In other words, the manufacturers, they look at the public, how the attendance is going, and if you have a successful show like Minneapolis St. Paul does, that you get the good displays.
And so once again this year, you're having a blood drive. How does that work?
We've got a partnership with the American Red Cross, and they in turn come down, and people come down and give blood, and we give 2 free tickets to the auto show if they'll give a unit of blood.
And last year, very successful?
Almost 1,000 units of blood we're giving, and so that would save quite a few lives.
Sounds like a great deal. Thanks.
It is.
Thanks. The beauty of the Minneapolis Auto Show. Every year they do feature antique cars, new antique cars, if that makes sense, new to the auto show. Like this will be the first time you get to check out this from the St. Cloud area, the Pan Motor Company, from 1917 to 1919. But the Minneapolis Auto Show, 100 years old, they have a vehicle from 100 years ago. Well, kind of. Gary, what happened to the rest of the car here?
Well, the rest of the car is being restored. This is what...
it didn't get swiped when you had it parked outside?
No, it didn't. This is just the running gear, the engine, the rear axle, and the set of springs for the rear of the 1907 Stanley Steamer, Model EX. And
you can actually demonstrate
well,
how...
we've had it connected to compressed air rather than steam, so we'll turn it on here.
Cool.
Normally runs on about 450 pounds of steam pressure. And it'll do about 50, 60 miles an hour for a short time, for a short distance.
And you're actually going to rebuild one of these vehicles?
I'm in the process of rebuilding 3 of them right now.
Will you feature them maybe next year?
Maybe next year we'll have one of them down here.
Okay, we've seen this. I'm going to hold you to it. Next year we want to see the rest of it.
You got a deal.
All right. And check it out. They even have antique concept cars. Yeah, this is a Corvette, a 1954 concept car called the Nomad, recently rebuilt and being featured for the first time here at the auto show. Now this is what I call a station wagon. Oh yeah, when muscle cars were muscle cars. Ford's going old school with the GT500. Hey, how many horsepower does this have? Oh yeah, that would make sense. 500. And this is Ford's all-new The Edge. Gotta work my combination here, hold on. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. The Edge has got a really cool interior, very nice, and a pretty unique sunroof. Well, not just one sunroof, actually 2 sunroofs. Well, here's another nice-looking new vehicle from Ford. Can you tell what this one is? You've heard the name before. It's a Taurus. So Hyundai's changing their look. They're new. Oh, there you are. So Hyundai's changing their look. This is their new Veracruz, a CUV, that's crossover utility vehicle to you. And it still has that great warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. Now where do I go? This is not a Corvette, no, it's a Cadillac. They're convertible, the XLR-V, supercharged. The Acadia is GMC's first ever CUV. What's CUV again? Remember? Say it with me. Crossover utility vehicle. Very good. Lincoln's MKZ's got a nice looking all-wheel drive. Nice looking taillights too. Speaking of cool looking taillights, here's the MKX Lincoln all-wheel drive. And check it out. A couple of nice looking sunroofs inside too. And if you want to travel with the whole family in style, or maybe take the soccer team or the hockey team, you can fit them all in here in this very nice Mazda CX-9. Now, if you don't mind, my brake's not quite over. Hey, and getting around town has just become a little bit easier thanks to the XM Nav traffic guidance system. Lexus is making it available. With something like this, you don't even need traffic reporters. Well, hanging out here with Denny Hecker. Of course, everyone recognizes you. Denny, when they see you at the auto show, can they come on up and talk to you, ask questions?
Sure. We enjoy the auto show. This is one of the experiences we're able to spend some time with the customers and the people from the community to see really all of the fun things for the new year in vehicles.
And you were saying they're putting on their best look here at the auto show, right?
One thing about going to the auto show, Rusty, is that you have a chance to see almost 1,000 vehicles looking as good as they could ever look, whether they be cleaned up and on display. But many of the vehicles you'll see here, you wouldn't see back at a dealership.
For instance, well, you have a vehicle with a very expensive stereo system.
There are a number of customized vehicles that would have different needs for people who would like to have a conversion van or a sport utility. But the manufacturers have brought in several of the concept cars or cars of the future. So you're able to see some things that you wouldn't see at the dealership, and you might only read in a magazine or in a trade publication.
So kind of you let your imagination, whatever you can think of, you may have it here.
Well, I think it's, you know, this morning we talked on the radio about several things, but it's a no pressure, very safe zone to come look and shop, and you can ask any or all the questions you want. And while you're doing that, you can formulate what you're comfortable with, or maybe, you know, in here, you can think about a car for a year from now or 3 months from now and not have any pressure of what would you do for today.
Seeing the signs around and hearing about the express quote, what's that all about?
Well, over the 30 years I've been doing this, I've come to the conclusion that time for most people is almost as valuable as the money. So we came up with a business strategy that with 30 minutes or less, we would like to be able to tell a customer that comes in what their trade's worth, what it costs to buy the vehicle, what the terms and conditions, so they can make a decision in 30 minutes and buy a car, hopefully within that time period. Not that we're trying to rush anybody, but if you went to buy a sport coat or you went to go somewhere, you want to get in and get out. And this process, and the car business has had the perception of years of taking 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 hours. I think that it should be done in 30 minutes or less, and the person can know if they want to buy, and if they don't, they can go home and think about it, but they can have the things to make a decision.
When you think of Porsche, of course you think of sports cars. But if you're a family man, you may want to load everyone up in the Cayenne Turbo. This one has 500 horsepower. But if you really want to enjoy the Minnesota winters, why not get the sports car, the Porsche Carrera 4S, all-wheel drive. One of the first things you'll notice about the XKR, the newly redesigned Jaguar, or as my dad says, Jaguar, is the hood ornament's gone. But that's okay, because they've supercharged this baby. It says so right on the hood. All this can be yours for just over $90,000, $92,500. Oh, I gotta see this. So you may have seen the commercial about the Lexus. This LS600 has the advanced parallel parking guidance system. It kind of parks itself for you. It's also the world's first V8 hybrid. The inconvenient truth, I'm not able to afford it. Oh, but I like it. Yeah, this is my wife's favorite car, the TT, but this year it's been redesigned. The exterior, a little bigger. The interior, much fancier. Got an extra 100 grand. This is the Audi R8. Yeah, it's gonna be on the showroom floor this fall, but here at the auto show, you can be the first on your block to check out this very hot sports car. Oh, and check out the trunk. That's not luggage in the trunk. That's their V8 420 horsepower engine. Get you to 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. Daddy's in a hurry. Yeah, they have vehicles in every price range. Check out this Mercedes, the S65 AMG V12 bi-turbo. The list priced $181,000, but with the extra features on this particular vehicle, it's going to sell for about $190,000. Yeah, I'm guessing there's got to be an 8-track player in there somewhere. So we've come over to BMW. Steve, I noticed a lot of people checking out this vehicle. It must be hot. What is it?
This is hot. This is the new M5, 507 horsepower.
Oh!
This will take you with a V10 engine, 0 to 60 in around a high 4 seconds. This is a great car. This is a car that pulls in air underneath it to keep it low. Traditional 50-50 balance.
I'm trying to find a deal for under $100,000. Can I buy this
car for under $100,000?
How much?
This is about $90,000.
Oh, perfect. All right, check it out. You can go off-road at the auto show with this Subaru simulator. It's the STI Road Rally vehicle, and yeah, you can get more than your hands a little dirty. Ooh. Come on, baby. Dude, I'm sorry. You know, I'll clean it up, I promise. Off-road action. So, why is there a boat at the auto show? Anyone? So yeah, beautiful weekend. People thinking about getting out on the lake. I'm thinking about what can I tow my Honda Wave Runner with? What can I tow my Honda Wave Runner with?
How about a Honda Ridgeline?
Lisa, why did I know you were going to say that? You're with Honda.
I am.
The Ridgeline, of course, very popular truck. In fact, what, Motor Trend Truck of the Year at one point?
Yes, in 2006, yes.
Very nice vehicle. What about the CR-V? Anything new with that vehicle?
The whole thing is new this year. It was completely redesigned, top to bottom.
Let's go check it out.
All right.
So the CR-V, what's new?
Well, we've changed the whole look of it this year, actually.
Looks nice.
Yeah, it's got a sleeker look this year, cleaner lines. And a couple of things that people are really noticing is...
No tire. What happened to the tire?
Exactly. We've moved the spare tire. We took it off the back, tucked it away underneath the rear cargo floor. And we've also changed the tailgate. It's now a lift-up tailgate, which people love. Plus, we've added things like available navigation system for the first time.
Again, easier.
And if you want to get super fancy, you can add leather. So,
super fancy.
Yeah,
you know me so well.
Exactly.
Cool. So the Element, have they changed the Element at all?
They have. We've actually added a new trim level this year, and we're right here with it. This is the Element SC. It's a little more urban take on the Element.
So if I'm a funky guy, I'm in my element.
Exactly. You're very smart.
Thank you. Do you hear that? So it looks like you have a Honda for just about everybody here.
We really do. We've got the Pilot, we've got the CR-V, with the truck, hybrids, everything.
Hybrids. El Gore, are you listening?
And my personal favorite, the Honda Odyssey.
You were saying that. Why is the
Yes.
Odyssey your favorite?
I love it. It is roomy, it's so comfortable, and it has all the bells and whistles you can imagine.
You could almost live in it?
I could almost live in it.
You're going to be here all week.
I will almost live in it this week.
Yeah, so if people have questions, they can come up to Lisa and
Yes.
say, hey, what about this?
That's
what about
right.
that?
That's what I'm here for.
Here's my question.
All right.
Can I borrow the Ridgeline and head to Minnetonka?
Of course you can.
Hey, by the way, I called the plumber. They'll have that fixed in a moment.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Wow, are you into bright colors? Check this out, a bright green Escalade, or maybe a bright orange Escalade. Or if you want a Hummer, why not get a bright yellow Hummer? Or I know, ladies, a pink Hummer. That's right, bright pink Hummer. Hey, how do we get the auto show tuned into the headrest there? Ah, wouldn't you know it? Of all the places to park, they found the one spot in the convention center that was a little rocky. That's okay, because it's a Land Rover, the new 2008 LR2. Affordably priced at about $34,000. Does anyone have a credit card? You're looking at the new Nitro. Yeah, getting a lot of attention because it's so cool looking. But if it's not cool enough for you, check out Denny Hecker's Conversion Connection, which, well, you could trick it out with some big old rims. And you know what they say, big rims, big wheels. What were you thinking? You're starting to see more and more Hummers all around Minnesota. You can check out the latest H2 right here at the Auto Show. Seriously, did you get the shot? I can't hold this much longer. Hernia. Yeah, the Enclave's another one of those 3-seat vehicles where you can take up to 7 people. That's assuming you buy the entire vehicle.
Let's go to the Auto Show, a 5 Eyewitness News special presented by Denny Hecker's Auto Connection. For a great experience, stop by today or go to DennyHeckerAutoConnection.com. Your Twin Cities Honda dealers. Visit all 5 at TwinCitiesHondaDealers.com. And your local Toyota dealer. Toyota quality and Toyota value. Now that's moving you forward.
Yeah, the truck market has become very competitive. In fact, check it out. This year, the GMC Sierra Denali version. You got your macho truck with a lot of luxury. Macho, luxury, my kind of vehicle. And when you're checking out the trucks, you gotta check out the Ford F450 Super Duty V8 Power Stroke. Meet the Dodge Mega Cab. And the Peterson family. Come on inside. It boasts the largest rear cab of any truck. You can fit up to 6 people. You're going to put 3 in the back, 3 in the front. In this case, we're putting Dodge to its test because with little Matthew there, we have 3.5 in the back. How's it feel?
Nice. Comfortable.
Excellent. Little Matthew likes it too. Well, here's another nice looking truck, Chevy's Silverado. In fact, so nice, it's award winning. But for the life of me, I can't quite remember what award it won. Hold on, I'll get it. Hey, I've seen that award before. It's the 2007 Motor Trend Car of the Year, and this year it goes to the Camry. For about $27,000, you can get this model. It's a V6, 4-door sedan. It's got a nice blue. Kind of shows off my eyes, don't you think? You got your sunroof, your leather seats, dual zone auto climate and pollen filter, plus smart key system with push button start. Toyota, well, they've been in the NASCAR Truck Series for a couple of years, but now, this year, for the first time, they're in the Nextel Cup Series, the NASCAR Cup Series. Are those snow tires? Remember that boat? Now I know how it got here. The Toyota Tundra hauled it to the Minneapolis Auto Show. Andre Halverson's with Toyota. Hello, sir.
Hi, Rusty.
This truck, new stuff?
Absolutely new. It's totally redesigned for 2007. The only thing that's the same is the name.
Wow, let's check it out.
Okay.
Well, it's a nice looking truck, Andre, but it looks like you've taken some stuff out. What are these parts you got on display here?
Well, these are some of the very important components that make the truck the truck. The 2007 Tundra has an all-new 5.7-liter V8 engine, which produces over 380 horsepower and over 400 pound-feet of torque, which is is absolutely fantastic for towing.
Right.
We have a fully integrated tow hitch, which helps tow
that big old boat.
That big old boat. It's fully integrated into the frame, but equally important is being able to stop that big load once you get it going.
Yeah, that's important.
These are 4-piston high-performance brake calipers. With 4 pistons grabbing the brake disc, it just really helps stop those big loads. We also have class-leading 13.9-inch ventilated discs. And obviously, the more surface area you have, the easier it is to stop those loads. Also, we have down here the 10.5-inch ring gear. If there's a weak spot on any truck, it's almost always the ring gear. This is what helps transfer the power from the engine through the transmission and differential.
More and more people are becoming interested in hybrids, but I like the Camry. Can you help me out?
Yeah, absolutely. Camry's been the 2007 Motor Trend Car of the Year.
And now it's hybrid.
It is now available in a hybrid. This car delivers absolute phenomenal performance. Will give you over 40 miles to the gallon. We also have, of course, the legendary Prius, which has been out since 1997 here in the U.S. since calendar year 2000. That vehicle will deliver over 50 miles to the gallon. Excellent performance, off the line, highway cruising. It's a regular family sedan. And of course, our luxury division Lexus also has several models available in a hybrid. We have the Highlander SUV behind us available in hybrid configurations. So the hybrid technology is here. It's going to be the way for the future. We're going to see more and more vehicles with this technology.
And the performance, you're not going to notice a difference?
It's totally seamless. Wow. Absolutely.
Well, speaking of seamless, hopefully you have a flawless auto show this year.
Thank you, Rusty. Glad to be here.
See you around.
Take care.
Well, these days, lots of folks becoming more and more concerned with the environment and wondering about hybrids. What are the options? What's the latest? Well, the auto show is going to have all the options for you, including this new hybrid from Saturn. It's the all-new redesigned View from Saturn, and it's got the 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty, 4 doors, very nice little CUV. Chevy Tahoe's got a hybrid this season, their hybrid 2-mode. It's the world's first 2-mode full hybrid propulsion system. Oh, and it looks nice too. Chrysler's got a nice looking energy efficient vehicle with their Flex Fuel E85 Sebring. What's your name?
Carson.
How old are you?
11.
Shopping for new cars?
Yeah.
Wanted something under 20,000? Yeah, a lot of folks want a new car under 20,000. Well, you have several options out here, Carson, including the HHR. Check it out. This is from Chevy, and it's actually a utility vehicle, and it is under 20,000. You like it?
Yeah.
It's yours. Well, here's an all-new car under 20,000, the all-new 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer at $13,999. This sports sedan features a shark nose. Huh? Yeah. Take a bite out of that. Suzuki has a few vehicles under 20 grand. In fact, the SX4, $15,999. Now that I've touched it, $16,000. All right, kids, I know you don't think your dad's very cool and hip and with it, but check it out. I found us a new grocery getter. It's the new Scion. Sci? Yo, 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 here we go. Well, this is your opportunity to check out the all-new 2008 Saturn Astra. It's a vehicle that's under 20, and check it out. This is your first time to see it. It's not actually going to hit showroom floors until this fall.
Oh, yay, I'm glad you asked me that. Plasma cluster ionizer.
What the heck is that?
I knew you'd ask. Plasma cluster ionizer is a new technology that we've included in our Camry. The idea with the Camry redesign is that you feel better when you get out of the car than when you got in. And we have a hybrid model now, so that's making the air outside of the car nice and clean.
Okay.
The plasma cluster ionizer makes the air inside the car nice and clean. It's sort of like an air purifier that you'd have in your home, but it's in with your air conditioning. So all that air is being ionized and cleaned up, and bacteria is being cleaned out, and you're breathing fresher in your car.
So if I want to sound like I'm a guy in the know, I ask my neighbor, hey, do you have a plasma cluster ionizer in your car?
Sure.
See?
Why not, right?
Yeah.
Camry's the best-selling car in America. He probably does.
Yeah, Motor Trend Car of the Year.
That's right.
So as you walk around the auto show, you'll notice them just about everywhere. They're called product specialists. And these ladies know their stuff.
A lot of function and form with both of the vehicles to give you space for your passengers or your cargo, or perhaps even a combination of the two.
So I think I got this product specialist routine down. I got to figure it out. Here we go. Check it out. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Jeep. You think that's cool? Wait to see the concept cars. 1957 Chrysler Imperial. You gotta like the fins. Why did they ever do minivans with fins like that? Anyway, the old to new idea happens a lot here at the Minneapolis Auto Show. In fact, check this out. Here's another Imperial. This is a concept car, but you'll probably find this on the showroom floor starting in 2009. What a concept. I like Jeeps, and this is their concept car, the Trailhawk. It's a diesel engine, but check it out. It's so hip, you may never want to take it off-road. Like, let's go to the club. Ford Fairlane. It's an old name, but a new concept car. You can imagine this almost with like a surfboard on the roof, traveling through California. Well, word is this is going to be more than just a concept car. You might be able to buy this baby on the showroom floor as early as next year. And check it out, my favorite feature, that's one huge see-through glass vista roof.
Concept cars are always popular at the auto show. The Buick Enclave doesn't look like a concept car, but it actually is. It may end up in production in about 18 months.
Well, remember last year you saw it as a concept car. Well, check it out. This year the Enclave has become a reality. In fact, goes into production in April, and you may see this on Minnesota showroom floors as soon as May. Very nice. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. I tried to show you as much as I could of the 500,000 square feet they have here at the convention center and the over 1,000 vehicles they have on display. The show's going to run through March 18th, so you have plenty of time to come on down and check out the auto show. And don't forget about the blood drive. You'll get some discounted tickets. Now, if I could only find a way to get a discount on this Chrysler. See you later. Oh, looks good. Smells good too.
Let's go to the auto show, a 5 Eyewitness News special presented by Denny Hecker's Auto Connection. For a great experience, stop by today or go to DennyHeckerAutoConnection.com. Your Twin Cities Honda dealers. Visit all 5 at TwinCitiesHondaDealers.com. And your local Toyota dealer. Toyota quality and Toyota value. Now that's moving you forward.